Silver Surfer, Parable, by Stan Lee and Mobius. I guess he's just like Madonna, he only has the one name. Or is he an actual cosmic entity himself that helped Stan Lee write this? I don't know. Anyway, so like the way it starts is the Silver Surfer's like homeless or something, and like Earth sucks. It looks very Watchmen-esque, like everything's just kind of shitty and trashed. And like Silver Surfer has like this whole thing, like I hate humanity, humanity's stupid. What's the point in protecting these people? And then a big rocket comes down and Galactus just pops out. He comes down and he's literally, you know, ginormous. He's just like standing, like towering above buildings and stuff. He just says like, hey, I'm fucking God. Like, I'm the greatest. All hail Galactus. And everybody just gives up immediately. Like, there's no like, the army doesn't retaliate or anything. Everyone's just like, yeah, Galactus, he's the fucking God. We can't do anything to stop him. And so like, then we get to like this B plot, and we have like this brother and sister, and the brother is like this evangelist. This Galactus coming is like the best thing to happen to him. He's like, man, nobody believes me and stuff or whatever, but now this Galactus thing, I'm gonna jump on this, you know, and he becomes like a preacher for Galactus, and he's preaching, and there's like kind of like a riot going on. People are like arguing, like, why should we believe in Galactus or whatever? Like, shut the fuck up, nerd. I love Galactus. And then Galactus pops in again. He like, I guess teleports to this part of town or whatever, the city. And he's like, everybody go do whatever the fuck you want. Just do it. Like, he literally says like, there is no sin, pleasure is all. So speak Galactus. And so then just riots start. Everybody just starts doing whatever the fuck they want, which is obviously violence and murder and rape and all that stuff. That brother that was the evangelist, the sister kind of disagrees. She's like, why would this violence and stuff happen? And like, she's like the only reasonable person in this whole world. Like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't just all kill each other and do all these horrible things.
Why not? Space Jesus said it was fine.
Exactly. So then Silver Surfer, obviously, who hates Galactus, he somehow like confronts them. And he's just like, you guys are fucking wrong. Galactus is a piece of shit. And then the woman kind of is like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's like, I'm gonna go and fucking kill Galactus or whatever. And she's like, you're just one guy. Like, how do you make a difference and stuff like that? And so Silver Surfer just, you know, takes off his hobo outfit. It's fucking Silver Surfer, takes out his board. And him and the sister have like a moment, you know, like, oh wow, we're the only two fucking people that hate Galactus. But the idea is like, she says some stuff, oh, don't go, you'll get hurt or whatever. And she's compassionate. And Silver Surfer is starting to think like, oh, okay, maybe humanity is good after all because of this one woman. And so he goes off. And he's like, Galactus, what the fuck? We had a deal. So like, what you gather from this conversation is that Galactus has come before and they defeated him, and Galactus made a pact. He agreed to not fuck shit up on Earth. But Galactus is like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing. I'm just saying things, and everybody's fucking rioting. Like, if they're doing it, that's on them. Like, that's literally his like loophole. He's like, I'm not touching you. Then like people see Silver Surfer and they're like, hey, he's trying to stop Galactus, and so they start like attacking him. He's Silver Surfer and's got shields and stuff. And then for some reason Galactus is like, I hate Silver Surfer, I'm gonna start shooting lasers at him, which to me like breaks the pact. And Silver Surfer dodges the laser and just goes into a fucking building, and then the big giant fight scene happens. Guys is shooting fucking lasers and smashing shit, and buildings are collapsing. One thing is, this comic is extremely wordy. Like, Stan Lee, he's writing like he thinks he's Shakespeare. I don't know, it's very like philosophical and stuff. He has like this philosophical debate with Galactus as like they fight. Oh yeah, the sister finally like confronts her brother again. It's like, dude, Galactus is literally blowing up buildings. This is fucked. And the brother's like, no, Galactus is God.
Those buildings were asking for it.
Yeah. Silver Surfer's like getting away from, he's getting fucked by Galactus. He just has to run away. Like, he can't do anything against them. The sister, then she steals a helicopter and she's like, I'm gonna go stop Galactus or help or try to do something. And so like the goons start like, they're shooting at her, and she gets shot, but she gets away on the helicopter. Silver Surfer and Galactus are fighting, and she just kind of flies their helicopter there and just like crashes. Silver Surfer, you know, tries to save her, but Galactus like shoots him a laser beam and knocks him out of the way, and so the helicopter crashes and she's dead. And so now the brother's like, what the fuck? Why is she dead? And like people are starting to question now. Finally, after all the buildings, all the destruction because of this one woman in a helicopter, people are like, you know, maybe Galactus isn't such a good guy after all.
Jerk.
And so finally the president's like, yeah, let's kill Galactus. Let's just fucking shoot stuff at him like we usually do. And so they send jets or whatever, and Silver Surfer's now fighting him, but he's like, oh no, he's like, he can't really beat Galactus. Everybody's shooting at Galactus, and Galactus is like, I guess everybody hates me. And he's like, all right, Silver Surfer, you fucking win, and just leaves. Oh, and then it gets even better. Silver Surfer goes to like the UN, and everybody's like, you helped us get Galactus out of here and stopped him. You're our god now. We want you to lead us. And the Silver Surfer's like, what? No, what? Like, I don't want to be your leader. Everybody's like, no, you're our god.
That's not the moral of the story at all. What are you doing?
Okay, so then what he does is the Silver Surfer's like, all right, fine, I'll be your leader, but I need a third of the world's money. He starts asking for like a bunch of crazy ass demands on purpose, and everybody suddenly hates him. Everybody turns on a dime, right? They're like, you're a god. No, fuck you. We hate this guy. We don't want him. You know, we'll listen to ourselves or whatever. So that's the idea. It's like Silver Surfer got humanity to hate him, but to be united. And the way it ends is Silver Surfer's like, all right, see ya. In his mind, he's done his job. But the brother, or whatever, the evangelist that was for Galactus is like, no, like, don't leave. Like, we need you to protect us or whatever. And he's like, as he leaves, though, he's like, we don't deserve you. And then Silver Surfer's like, yeah. I mean, as much as I made fun of it, I actually really like the comic.
Sounds like a cool idea. A lot of cool ideas in it.
Yeah, it was actually really fun. The way, like, you have, like, this philosophical battle between Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Yeah.
Was really interesting.
What do you recommend? Silver Surfer?
If you're ready for something really wordy, then yes, I would recommend Silver Surfer Parable.
And I would recommend Batman and Robin: The Boy Wonder, by Frank Miller and Stan Lee, or Jim Lee.
Jim Lee.
Yeah, Jim Lee.